Lipa city, Batanga's heart, known for coffee, cooler air, but darkness hides beneath. I am Alex, a writer drawn to its beauty, drawn too to its stories. My ancestral home stood on a hill overlooking the city, old, beautiful, full of whispers. My Lola always warned me. The old house remembers Alex. Her voice, a low murmur. She never spoke directly of them, the secrets, but her eyes held fear. I, young and foolish, ignored them, eager to uncover the past. Lipa was alive with tales, whispers of the supernatural. The air was thick with stories that sent shivers down your spine. Every corner of the town seemed to hold a secret, a whisper of something otherworldly. One story chilled me to the bone. It was more than just a tale, it felt like a living, breathing entity that haunted the very air. The White Lady of Mount Malarayat. Her legend was whispered among the locals, a ghostly figure that roamed the misty peaks. A spectral figure, they said, seen on the mountain road. She appeared in the dead of night, her presence sending chills down the spines of those who dared to venture close, searching for something, or someone. Lost love, vengeance, the reasons were as mysterious as the apparition herself. Some said she was looking for her lost lover, others believed she sought revenge. I felt a thrill, a mix of fear and excitement. The idea of encountering her was both terrifying and exhilarating. I began my research, interviewing locals. Each person had a story, a piece of the puzzle that painted a haunting picture. Old folks with haunted eyes. Their stories were the same. They spoke of a beautiful woman, her face etched with sorrow, her eyes searching for something lost. A beautiful woman, dressed in white. Her presence was both enchanting and terrifying, a ghostly figure that seemed to float above the ground, her sorrow palpable, a warning to those who dared linger on the mountain. She was a reminder of the past, a ghostly figure that haunted the present, and a warning for the future. The house creaked around me. It was as if the very walls were alive, whispering secrets of the past. The air was thick with an eerie silence, broken only by the occasional groan of the wooden beams. Each night, the sounds grew louder. The whispers became more insistent, almost as if they were trying to communicate something important, something I couldn't quite grasp. Footsteps in the hallway, whispers just beyond my hearing. They seemed to follow me. No matter where I went in the house, always just out of reach. I told myself it was the wind, the old house settling, but deep down I knew there was more to it. The whispers had a purpose, a message meant for me, but fear gnawed at my courage. One night I woke with a start. My heart raced as I listened intently, trying to make sense of the sounds that filled the room. A cold hand brushed my cheek. The scent of jasmine filled the air. It was a scent I hadn't smelled in years, not since my Lola passed away. The same scent my Lola used to wear. I sat up, heart pounding. Could it be her? Was she trying to reach out to me from beyond the grave? No one. Only the darkness pressing in. The room felt colder, the shadows deeper, as if they were hiding something or someone. I was not alone. I knew it then. The whispers, the footsteps, the scent of jasmine, they were all signs. Signs that my Lola was still with me, watching over me, guiding me through the darkness. Driven by fear and morbid curiosity, I decided to climb Mount Malarayat. The air grew cold as I ascended. Fog rolled in, thick and heavy. I felt a presence, watching, waiting. My breath caught in my throat. Then I saw her, standing on the road ahead. A woman in white, her face obscured by the fog, but her sorrow, it was real. It reached out, pulling me in. She spoke. Her voice, a low, mournful whisper, seemed to carry the weight of centuries. "You should not be here," she warned, her words slicing through the dense fog. Terror rooted me to the spot, my heart pounding in my chest. But then, she turned. Her face, once a blur, came into focus with an eerie clarity. It was my Lola. Her eyes, filled with pain and sorrow, seemed to pierce through my soul. She reached for me, her touch icy cold, sending shivers down my spine. It felt as if the very essence of the forest had seeped into her being. And then, just as suddenly as she appeared, She was gone. Vanished into the mist, leaving behind an overwhelming sense of loss. I fled down the mountain, my footsteps echoing in the silence. The image of her face etched with pain was seared into my mind. My Lola's warning echoed in my ears, a haunting reminder of the dangers that lurked in the shadows. "The old house remembers Alex," she had said. Now I understood the gravity of her words. Lipa's secrets are not meant for the living. They are the echoes of a past that refuses to be forgotten. They are the whispers of the past, carried by the wind, haunting those who dare to listen. And some memories are best left undisturbed, buried deep within the shadows of time. The house is still there, waiting, a silent sentinel to the horrors it has witnessed. But I will never return. The fear, the dread, it lingers, a constant reminder of that fateful night. A constant reminder of the night I came face to face with the White Lady of Mount Malarayat. And the horrifying realization that some legends are not just stories but living nightmares that walk among us.